jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.
And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world, ex-truck driver in the whole. There we go. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Apparently, my mic had a little issue. Well, oh, man, it is Monday. Hang on, coffee. Guys, oh, guys, and gals, oh, gals. We just officially, as of maybe a minute ago, we officially have exactly 1 million Bitcoin left to mine. That means 20 million are in existence. And I'm pretty sure that Michael Saylor has half of them. That dude, in 1 week, let this sink in. 1 week, 18,000 fucking Bitcoin. You know how many were mined last week? I think like 2,400, something like that. And I have news from everywhere. The world is getting so crazy. We are reaching a level of technological advancement. And of course, we're at war. Hey, why not? I mean, when we have AI, we have inflation, we have the money printer, we have a global economic shit show. Why not throw a little war on it? Nothing like a little war to add a little oomph to it. We're at a place, and this is the ripping apart of the old system. That's all. Every show I listen to, or every show I watch, or everything I read, is everyone explaining how it's horrible. The old system's dying. The old system's getting ripped apart. Or you have the other side who is like, yay, we have a new system. The new system's coming. We're right there. This is the most amazing and absolutely frightening fucking point in human history. Notice I didn't say American history. Guys, whether we like it or not, we're in this shit together. We got one planet that we know of, and we're in a shift that humans have never, ever seen. Some of you may or may not have seen this, right? Scientists, this is weird just saying it. Scientists have actually put human brain cells in a fucking dish and taught the human brain cells how to play a video game. Let that sink in. Not a human brain cells are playing video games out of a fucking petri dish. Now, let me kind of roll this through here real quick. What this means, once I looked into it a little bit more, what this means is now, and this is not a joke, guys, you can Google this shit. Now they can genetically engineer human brain cells and put them on microchips. Because even the absolute most wonderful fucking microchip we have right now is not 100 times less than the human brain cell. So, yeah, it was wild. 200,000 brain cells. They played Doom. I mean, they were brain cells that were playing a video game. We're why does my microphone keep on going on and off? All right. Oh, well. All right. I'm back, guys. Having a little technical difficulties this morning, apparently. There we go. All right. I think I got it fixed. I may have to rearrange my little situation here I got going on. But we're at a point in human history, not American history, not China, not Australia, not England, not any of that. This is all of us in the same fucking boat. And the problem is we have the Titanic, which probably half of the world is on. And then we have a fucking spaceship that the other half is on. We have AI. We have robotics. More and more people are losing their job to AI. And, oh, hang on a second. And if you let that sink in, I read, and they actually put out all of the numbers, and it looks legit, that in the next 4 years, right? I am going to have to resituate all of my sound here. The canned goods in your cabinet are going to be fresh in 4 years. In 4 years, 37% of the world will be replaced with AI and robotics. And they said that's hopeful. That's everyone kind of crossing their fingers right now. Because as this moves on, guys, I have friends who live in Florida and he said he hasn't, he's rode in his car for a month, but he hasn't driven his car in a month. Of course, he has a Tesla. He hops in, he hits his fucking map, and his car takes him there. While he's on the ride, this thing's aggravating the piss out of me. I'm going to have to rewire this. And he says he is more productive now than ever before. Now, why is that? Why is it that he's achieving more? Actually, to tell you the truth, I think he's working less, because I think he's actually working a lot less hours, and he's getting more done because he has his Tesla. That's a 45-minute drive to his office. And when he's at his office, he's implementing AI in his real estate company. In real estate, he has explained within a year, he'll probably have one employee. Right now, I think he said he has 41. He has 41 employees. And he said within a year, he'll probably have one. This is real estate. What happens to the real estate market? Once again, it's relationships. Plus, what else is crazy is he's saying that over the next year and a half, those real estate agents who used to actually get paid like 4 or 5%, who was like, nope, it is going to drop, and you'll hope you'll get 2. You'll probably get 1%. We are going into the craziest time that the world has ever had, because we're getting hit by fucking both sides, all sides. We have unemployment. We're losing value in our currency, hence the Bitcoin. We have war. This war, whether you like it or not, this is a world war. They haven't announced it yet, and they probably won't. But we're in a world war. This world war is a shift. This is the old system that is trying to hang on to the control and roll it into the new system. This is why nothing really feels right, because it's a huge shift, and we have shifts going from everywhere. But the good news is this is a shift from centralized to decentralized. And those who know, which includes you and me and others, those who know have front run the rest of the world, because this is not only governmental decentralization, because guys, whether they like it or not, the government can't do jack shit. There was an announcement this morning that the federal government says that using a mixer for moving your cryptocurrencies, moving your Bitcoin, is not illegal. Let that sink in. If you've ever used a mixer, that's how you use your Bitcoin privately. You use a mixer. The federal government comes out and says those are not illegal. Let me rephrase what they really mean. We can't stop you. So we're going to say it's legal to do it. Gee, boy, this microphone's sensitive this morning. Yeah, I'm going to have to rearrange some shit. They can't, they cannot keep us from using the mixers. Just like AI, right? We have, this is how powerful that AI is, right? Here's a great question. So why don't all wallets put a mixer on it so we don't have to pay income taxes? Because if you're using a centralized wallet, if you're using, I don't know, something like Kraken or like Coinbase, they don't need a mixer. They are going to look legitimate, look legal, right? Using a service like a mixer, that will be decentralized. That will actually be probably ran as a decentralized autonomous organization, or also known as a DAO. Or I'm sorry, yeah. And that, it will just mix, because we're reaching a point, and this is what's going on with the governments right now. They cannot enforce anything. They can't, especially with what Trump is fucking doing with the IRS. He's ripping the guts out of the IRS. They don't have an enforcement branch, or a very small one, because we are advancing past the need of the federal government in the economy, or in a record sense. We no longer need the federal government for 90 to 95% of what the government does. Well, what's that lead to? That leads to the natural evaporation of the authority of the government. This is absolutely true. They don't care about your $1,000 Bitcoin buy. They don't. Trust me. They got a lot more to fucking worry about than just. If you're a small fry, if you're a small wallet, trust me, the IRS is not going to jump down your ass or up your ass or whatever I mean by saying that. And they aren't going to come after you and be like, all right, put your fucking hands up. This is the IRS. We have to realize, and we need to front run this, guys, because if you think the government is going to manage the transition, how's that going for AI? I mean, we just had AI software. This is not a joke. You can look it up. You can use it on your fucking computer. And AI software just wrote software that lets you see through walls using your Wi-Fi. You can actually do it on your laptop. That's like military shit. It uses your Wi-Fi to see through your walls. And you can see what's on the other side of the wall. All right. We got Slick 50, but the cells they send you at 1099 DA now. Well, fucking good for them. They're sending you something. Good for them. That's like receiving a letter from an ex-girlfriend. Oh, good for her. Guys, here's some breaking news. The government and the federal government and the majority of the government are fucking retarded. They're filled with retarded fucking people. For some reason, we all think that the government is this just all knowing, all seeing, all executing. These motherfuckers, they can't do nothing right. The government is naturally fucking stupid. When was the last time that you went to the DMV or any government office and ran into fucking Einstein? No, you're dealing with the retards of society who are just like, well, if I get a job at the government, they can't fire me. Trust me, my dad was one of those retards. He worked at the post office for 46 years. Because my dad, if he would have worked at another company for a week, they'd have fired his ass. He was a perfect government employee. Was there for 40 hours a week. Worked for about 4 of those hours. They have the military. No. We have the military. We are the military. I got a lot of friends who are in the military. That don't mean jack fuck about nothing to us. Now, Iran, absolutely. See, for some reason, a large swath of Americans are afraid of the government. Guys, this is this is the illusion that they have created. See, our problem is that we give a fuck what the government says. The government is incompetent. The government, look at anything the government does. If you look at the government, all right, look at this. The government, it doesn't build highways. You know what the government does? It sends checks to people who know how to build a highway. The government's not building the highway. They're writing a check to get the highway built. The government doesn't know how to fucking build anything. All they are is an accounting firm. That's it. The government receives money or prints it, and then they hire the contractors to get the shit done. You know why? Because the government, they can't do jack fuck. The smartest people in the country do not go work for the fucking government. You don't see a whole lot of MIT motherfuckers working at the DMV. Right? The government just moves money around. So what are they? They're basically a really horrible blockchain that always fucking, and I hate to say that, they're worse than like Ripple. And Ripple's bad. The government is the most inefficient, the most useless entity. Let me rephrase that. The federal government, and I'm not talking about the military. The military should be separate from the government. Because we need an effective military. And we can have one of those. But really, how long is that going to last? How long do you think we are going to have humans in the military? Not much longer. What happens when we have robots? We already have robots. We call them drones. We have planes that can fly themselves. How long until you think Elon Musk actually builds a if China really wanted to fuck us up, they got millions of drones. Millions and millions of drones. Now, how is it that we are going to have a... Because what I don't think a lot of people realize is America. We haven't had a war on our soil since the Civil War. There's no one alive who remembers a war on American soil. See, We hop on X or we hop on YouTube and we watch the war. It's almost like we're watching a television show because it doesn't affect us. But if you live in Dubai, you live in Iran, you live in Israel, guess what? You want to watch the war? Walk the fuck outside. Americans, we haven't had to do that. We haven't had a war on our soil where we have to actually react, actually live in an environment where shit just might get blown up. I hope that never happens, but could it happen? Abso-fucking-lutely. Hang on one second. Word from the sponsor.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty Laptops from Calyx Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty Laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you Crypto Laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto Laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to Calyx Solutions and explore our Liberty Laptops and Crypto Laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calyxsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
And we are back. Welcome, guys and gals. Okay, so we live in a world, right, where everything's changing super fast. How do you exist in a world where everything is moving so quickly? Every single day, there's something new. We have oil hitting 120. We got this, we got that, we got this. This is the shift to the new system. Now, the new system is going to rely on anything that is limited or has a fixed supply. Everyone looks at oil, everyone looks at gold and silver and goes, okay, limited supply. We're moving to where even humans or human capable entities are going or are replacing us. With AI, it's replacing our minds. With robots, it's replacing arms and legs. Now, how do you survive in that environment? Well, in general, this is my advice. Wake up in the morning, live your life, and go to sleep at night. Because the rest, at least for the next probably 4 or 5 years, is going to be a daily shit show. Is it a good shit show? Is it a bad shit show? That really kind of depends on where you're sitting. Because those of us involved in the Bitcoin, I think that most of us will be okay. Some of us won't. I don't know. It's really, can you live through the war? Or can you live through the revelation of what's really going on right now? Hey, we are up against a global system that was so set in place. Remember, after World War II, the leaders of the world signed an agreement that they would not kill other leaders of the world. Your military, sure, we can kill those people all day long, but we will not assassinate any of the government officials. That right there shows you how fucking corrupt this is. It's like, we can kill everybody except each other. How's that sound? Sounds good to me. And we're at a place where our legislation, our government, our jobs, if you want to call them jobs we're moving into, is all unknown because everything's moving so fast. It's like you're heading down a highway, right? And you're doing about 35 miles an hour on a road. You can look over and you can see whatever, a house or a tree or something like that. But when you're going 140 miles an hour, you look right or left and all you see is a blur. So what do you do when you don't really know your surroundings? You kind of guess, but everything's like blowing by. Is you keep on the road that you're on. The lines, you got to keep it between the lines. What a great fucking country song. Shout out. I don't remember who sang that. But everything is decentralizing. The world is decentralizing. The United Nations, hell, I saw something online from what seemed like a pretty credible source. The United Nations, they're done. They're broke. No one listens to them. No one gives a shit about a United Nations resolution. And you know it's bad when France is actually getting kind of uppity. Like, France must be strong. Really, you limp-wristed little bitch? The fuck are you gonna do? You get your ass whooped by your wife. Who the fuck do you think's afraid of you? You're France. Sit down, mon cher, or whatever the fuck they say over there. This is the new world. And it's only going to get newer. That's what's crazy. We're sitting here right now. Oh, well, I don't remember if I saw it on a show or I read it or I saw it on a clip. But we have 100 years of technological advancement in the next 18 months. Wait, what'd you say? 100 years of technological advancement in the next 18 months. That seems a little quick. And that's what, now let's actually talk a little woo-woo here. That's why I think they're rolling out this alien shit. So let me get this straight, which if you think about it, I'm assuming aliens are smart. If you really wanted to fuck with humans, now would be the time to show the fuck up. All right. Now, who would be surprised to switch on their television or check their phone and see a real alien ship land in Washington, D.C., and you see Trump walk out and greet him and be like, "Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Okay, well, all right. We've had alien friends for a long." No one would be surprised. In fact, I guarantee someone would look in the Epstein emails to see if that alien was in the Epstein emails. It's like, this is Glockslok. Glockslok is our representative from the alien culture. Within 5 fucking minutes, probably Ian Carroll would have found that Glockschmock alien in the Epstein file somewhere. This is the world where, because no one would be surprised. No one would freak out. In fact, the majority of the world would probably go, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fuck, why not? Throw in some aliens." Now, is it real? That's another thing. Because if we saw on our little screens, and it was verified by whoever, that there were alien ships landing in all of the countries, would anybody really freak out? I really don't think so. And who not half wouldn't freak out because okay, whatever. The other half wouldn't freak out because they'd say, "All right, this is bullshit. The government's lying to us again." That's something else. The reason the government is losing authority is no one fucking believes them anymore. They've lied so many times. And they admit now, yeah, Lyme disease, that was us. Sorry, we were kind of testing some shit. We have all of our whole history, everything we learned in school. You might as well write that shit off, except like math. Well, even math, because they've kind of fucked with math. Thanks, Einstein. We are at a point where no one would be surprised for anything. Aliens. Of course there's aliens. Yeah. Let's say that tomorrow morning that the fucking Bitcoin shoots up to $500,000. Would anybody really be surprised? You'd be happy, but would you be surprised? No. Or if it fucking slammed to, hell, I don't know, like whatever, like just 10 or 15,000 for like a couple of minutes, then Michael Saylor runs in and buys all them motherfuckers. No. Seriously think to yourself, as of right now, what would surprise me? What would make me go, that's unexpected. That's odd. Nothing. Nothing at all. Number one, if you're online, raise your hand if you've asked Grok, is this true? I have. You know why? Because we don't know what the fuck is real and what the fuck is not. And what's sad, we have to ask Grok. Well, I hope Grok's fucking on the up and up. I wish I had a clear view of where this was all going. I know I am fully confident in the Bitcoin. Tick tock, next block. Tick tock, next block. The rest of it, roll the fucking dice. Because, see, I don't even know if the Vatican knows. Now, they may know some more history than we do, but I don't know if the church, if the Catholic Church, I think they're in panic mode. Because, watch for this. I've heard that the Catholic Church, the Vatican, is going to put out an AI. Whew. Boy, if that ain't some shit. If and when you see the Holy Church, the Pope, putting out an AI, those may be end of days. I don't know. That's something else. This this kind of ran through my head. What if the Antichrist is a robot ran with AI? Would it surprise you? Sure enough, fuck wouldn't surprise me. Because I think we're all in such an unusual place. And if you're watching the New York stock exchange, we should feel lucky that we are in Bitcoin, because New York is getting fucking crushed. And just this weekend, we had a couple of bombs up in New York. We had an airport in Kansas City shut down. We have all this shit going on. And here's us average Joes and average fucking Janes out there just trying to live our lives. And it's like, oh, look, more fucking terrorists up in New York. Just what New York needs. They already got one as mayor. So, hey, fuck it. Roll them bones, New York. See how well it goes for you. All right, guys and gals. I want everyone to have a great and wonderful day today, because let's see what happens in the next 24 hours. I bet something interesting happens. We'll see. Everyone, have a great and wonderful day. And remember, if you're looking for no KYC Bitcoin, give us a call at the club, 941-413-8080. 941-413-8080. No KYC the Bitcoin. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Tired of jumping through hoops to buy Bitcoin? Frustrated with endless paperwork and invasive identity checks? Introducing Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club's loan program. No KYC required. Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to freedom. Borrow up to $250,000 at as little as 7% interest. Join our community and take control of your financial future. Bitcoin Ben Crypto Club, where privacy meets opportunity. Connect with like-minded individuals and grow together. Visit us today and unlock your $250,000 Bitcoin loan. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.